Parades are back. Normal meet and greets are returning soon. Our favorite seasonal snack is now available year-round, and more. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. We've got all the ways to celebrate St. Patrick's Day at Disney World, more Minnie ears, and princess coffee. So let's talk Disney news. Our first discussion point, the Festival of Fantasy Parade has returned. The Festival of Fantasy Parade is back in the Magic Kingdom and will be running twice a day now. We were there on opening day and we're so happy to see this wonderful parade march down Main Street again. If you're hoping to catch the parade soon, you can watch it every day at 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. These times are subject to change, so keep an eye on the schedule in the My Disney Experience app. We've got some big changes coming to the Disney World Boardwalk. Disney announced it's going to bring some new enhancements and offerings to the Boardwalk, so what's changing? A new table service restaurant with storybook sweet treats and dreamy desserts is headed to the Boardwalk. This is the Cake Bake Shop by Gwendolyn Rogers. It's expected to open in 2023. It's going to offer both savory and sweet options. The restaurant's also going to offer an afternoon tea service and will feature a whimsical atmosphere, quote unquote, that complements the magic of the idyllic charm of Disney's Boardwalk that guests know and love. With a new bakery on the way, that means the Boardwalk Bakery will undergo some changes and become a sandwich shop for guests to enjoy. Boardwalk Bakery currently serves sandwiches as well as breakfast items and baked goods. We'll be interested to see how their sandwich selections might change in the future when this change is made. Over at Disney's Boardwalk Inn, Disney says they're going to add light and airy touches that will reinvigorate the hotel's lobby, lounge, and guest rooms. So finally, those rooms are going to get a refresh. According to Disney, these changes will carry the seaside breeze right inside. A new coffee bar is also on the way for Disney's Boardwalk Inn. It'll be located just off the hotel's lobby and feature artisanal beverages and quick bites that are available to go, although there will also be some seating spaces indoors and outdoors. So that's a lot of changes for just one area. Disney's shared that the changes will take place over the next few years. We specifically know that the Cake Bake Shop is expected to open in 2023. So we're going to continue to check for updates on those changes and let you know what we find. Face-to-face meet and greets are returning soon. Now, whether you want to take pictures, get autographs, or have a chat, there's nothing quite like getting to meet your favorite Disney character. When Disney World reopened in July 2020, individual character meet and greets did not return. Character meet and greets returned to Disney World in October 2021, but in a modified way known as sightings or interactions, in which guests could once again meet with characters individually and take photos from a distance, but there was no hugging or autographs allowed. Although we enjoy our time with Mickey regardless, many people are wondering when they can get that traditional one-on-one interaction with characters again. So this week during the Q&A session at the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference, Christine McCarthy, Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of the Walt Disney Company, said that face-to-face meet and greets should be returning to Disney parks soon. McCarthy stated, with the trending of COVID, we're definitely going to see some of those face-to-face interactions come back. Orange County and Osceola County, Florida, where Disney World is located, have recently been downgraded to medium and low risk for COVID-19 respectively. McCarthy noted that character meet and greets can also help balance crowds in the park, which would be beneficial for the long lines we've been seeing in Disney World recently. We'll have to wait and see just how soon face-to-face meet and greets will return, so definitely stay tuned, join that newsletter, we will let you know. Now we've got more additions coming to Genie Plus. Disney announced this week that both the modified character meet and greet experience at Red Carpet Dreams in Hollywood Studios and the Festival of Fantasy Parade in Magic Kingdom will be available through Genie Plus on March 11th, 2022. And we expect the Lightning Lane area for the Festival of Fantasy Parade could be in the same spot where it was placed when Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade was available through Genie Plus. But things can change. Be sure to check your Lightning Lane selection for directions as to where you should go for this prime viewing spot. Ultimately, if you're hoping to get a good parade viewing spot without having to stake out your little corner well in advance, or if you're hoping to meet Mickey and Minnie at Red Carpet Dreams without having to wait too long, be sure to look into these Genie Plus selections. The EPCOT experience is officially closing on March 14th, 2022. This was an interactive exhibit that showed the future plans for EPCOT's massive transformation. Disney has stated they've decided to close the EPCOT experience and make way for exciting new activities of the Odyssey Pavilion to create a great experience for guests. At the end of the post, Disney said they have a lot more to share in the weeks and months ahead, and specifically called out Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, and the ongoing evolution of World Celebration. So hopefully we'll get updates about those projects soon. A no-show policy is now being enforced at Disneyland. Last year, Disneyland announced a new annual pass program called Magic Key. The program offers key holders admission to Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure with varying levels of access and benefits. Key holders are subject to making park reservations, and there's a no-show policy that hasn't been enforced until now. According to the Orange County Register, Disney officials have announced that Disneyland began enforcing the Magic Key no-show policy this week after a 6-month grace period when the penalties for skipping an advance reservation were not imposed. The policy states that Magic Key holders who are a no-show for 3 reservations in a 90-day window will be unable to make new park reservations for 30 days. Existing park reservations at that time will not be canceled. Key holders are required to make advance park reservations to enter a theme park like other guests. This week, as the no-show penalties kick in, Magic Key holders start at 0 no-shows and will not garner any penalties for past infractions. To avoid a no-show, Magic Key holders must either use their reservations or cancel them. A Magic Key holder who enters the designated park anytime before closing on the day of the reservation is not considered a no-show, and those who cancel a reservation by 11:59 p.m. the day before the reserve date is not considered a no-show either. Note that in the case of a 2-park reservation, a Magic Key holder is only required to enter 1 park to avoid no-show status. The Star Wars Celebration is an official Lucasfilm Star Wars fan event, and we've got details. The event is scheduled to happen in Anaheim from May 26th to May 29th, 2022. Tickets went on sale back in 2021, but now more tickets are available for this popular fan event. In a recent Instagram announcement, we learned that tickets will go on sale to the general public on March 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you might want to set a reminder on your phone because tickets are limited and will probably sell out. Keep in mind that proof of full vaccination for ages 5 and up is required to attend the event. If you consider yourself a major Star Wars fan, this is the perfect event for you. And may the Force be with you if you're going to try and snag some of those tickets. Now we got a sneak peek at the Little Mermaid show coming to the Disney Wish. This is the newest ship in Disney's cruise fleet. And we'll have some amazing new features, including a brand new stage adaptation of The Little Mermaid. Disney just released a first look at the show. This is an all-new take on the original 1989 film, and the Broadway-style production is exclusive to the Disney Wish. It's going to include iconic scenes from the film, everyone's favorite characters, and a cast of actors putting their own spin on the story. It's going to feature innovative theatrical design, dazzling special effects, artistic choreography, and a reimagined script and score that will surprise and delight guests of all ages. Those are Disney's words. Disney also promises a huge production with Under the Sea. Puppetry is going to be used and bring the characters to life. There will also be, according to Disney, playful scenic designs and video projections. Disney mentions that although Ariel can't speak during this part of the story, her inner voice will play an important and meaningful role in the song. Okay, from special events to fun celebrations, and of course, all the green-themed treats you could ever need. There's a lot to do for this Irish holiday in Disney World. Let's talk St. Patrick's Day. At Raglan Road in Disney Springs, you're going to find the Mighty St. Patrick's Day Festival running from March 11th to the 17th. There you can expect Irish food, drinks, and festivities like live music and the Raglan Road Irish Dancers. CityWorks Eatery and Poorhouse in Disney Springs will also be hosting a week-long event featuring an entire menu of Irish classics with a twist. Over at Paddlefish, drink your greens with their Shamrock Sour made with Jameson Irish Whiskey, Midori, sour apple liqueur, lemon, agave, and ginger ale. There's a lot going on in that drink. And of course, there are lots of other establishments throughout Disney World celebrating with special treats like the Dubliner Burger at Deluxe Burger, the Luck of the Irish Panna Cotta at Gasparilla Island Grill, and the Shamrock Cream Puff from Amaret's Patisserie. For a list of all the St. Paddy's Day treats you can find, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. In restaurant and snack news, we've got an opening timeline for the brand new EPCOT restaurant. You know that they've announced that the Connections Cafe and Eatery is going to be coming to EPCOT, and now we know it'll open officially in spring 2022. If you're not familiar with this new spot, it's a quick service restaurant that will be opening in Epcot's World Celebration. The new eatery was announced during Destination D23 in November of 2021, and Imagineer Zach Ridley announced the opening timeline on Instagram as the first of 5 new restaurant marquees was installed on the building. Ridley also notes that the fast casual restaurant will have an adjoining cafe. It was inspired by the EPCOT idea of connecting and will highlight the common bond that we share over food and the gathering of people, just like us. We've got a brand new brunch spot in Disney Springs. Some might say that breakfast is the most important part of the day, but we might argue that it's actually brunch, because what's better than having 2 meals in one? Several Disney Springs restaurants already offer up special menus for brunch, and now Terralina Crafted Italian has joined in on the fun. But is it worth skipping brunch at, say, Wine Bar George for Terralina? Well, we stopped by to check it out and try the menu. Terralina Crafted Italian is located in the Landing at Disney Springs on the water, and although the daytime menu is usually full of Italian favorites like those fried rice balls, Italian Alfredo, and seafood cannelloni, I actually had a fried spaghetti ball there once. That was kind of cool. The restaurant just introduced a brand new brunch menu that guests can order on Sundays from 11:30 to 3. Currently, you can choose from 4 different options: breakfast pizza, bread pudding French toast, an omelet, and poached eggs. And if you can't imagine brunching without a boozy mid-morning cocktail in your hand, you'll have 2 items to choose from. There's a Bloody Mary and a mimosa flight. We would say that overall our meal was good, but not great. That's kind of our vibe for Terralina in general. We wouldn't go out of our way to have brunch here, especially with so many other options available nearby. But that being said, the prices for brunch are fair, and the service was what we've come to expect from Disney World restaurants, which is decent at the moment. So if you want to check out our full review, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. Now, I'm super excited about this news for you, my friends. I'm excited about it for me and for you. Have you heard a little something about a legendary seasonal Disney World treat made of pure gingerbread and caramel goodness? Yep, that gingerbread salted caramel buttercream cookie sandwich is that limited time treat typically available in EPCOT for the holiday season the past couple years, but this year we noticed that it didn't really go away. It's been on the menu this whole time. And initially we were told it would be gone from Disney World after February, but we have some big news about this popular treat. We were previously told that this cookie would not be around past February. It was still there this week for $5.99, and now we've been told by a cast member that it will be available all year at Caramel Kusha in EPCOT, Germany. Now, we know that Disney World's menus always change. We know that they are affected by food pricing, they are affected by supply issues, so you will always want to check that menu before you finalize your plans. But as of right now, this cookie, which is one of my very favorites, is still around, and it's supposed to stick around. Now, in case you haven't had it, this one's made with 2 very soft gingerbread cookies with a buttercream frosting center that's salted caramel, and then you've also got that salted caramel drizzle. The gingerbread cookies are very light and fluffy. They're not hard or crispy. So if you're not a fan of a soft cookie, then this is not going to be your jam. And also understand it's a big treat. This one's hard to finish on your own. I usually like to cut it in half and have half right when I get it and half the next day. And yes, those of you who have been following for a long time also know that I'm usually working my way through a carrot cake cookie at the same time. So, yep, they're all in my fridge. Now, throughout the month of March, Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company is rolling out some awesome new latte art at their location in the Landing in Disney Springs. This is the only place in Disney World to get Ripple latte art, or what we like to call face coffee, which is printed on select beverages with a special machine and a special app. So in honor of International Women's History Month, Joffrey's will bring back its exclusive limited time latte art available throughout March. Check out Merida's cute pose on top of some delicious foamy coffee, perfectly Instagrammable, and we're excited to check out what other Ripple prints will be available. Princess prints were available last year, so we're excited to see them back. Now, at the Canada Popcorn Cart in Epcot, you can try the Pandade. This is a coconut pomegranate lemonade with pomegranate boba pearls for $6.50. This drink is going to be available from March 1st to May 31st. And why Canada? Well, Mei Li, the main character of Turning Red, is Chinese Canadian. So that's why. This drink is served in a plastic Turning Red souvenir cup, and we really enjoyed it. The creaminess of the coconut and the tartness of the lemonade and pomegranate made this a sweet but refreshing combo. The coconut flavor is really prevalent though, so you really need to like coconut to enjoy this one. There are also a good amount of boba popping pearls in ours, so keep that in mind if you're not a fan of that. If you're into coconut and sweet fruity drinks, this is one you're going to want to try. On a warm spring day, this would be the ultimate refreshing drink to sip, we think. So, good addition during that Flower and Garden Festival too. In merchandise news, we spotted a new collection of Disney-themed purses. Now, the newest Dooney bags are all about Pixar. There are a few different styles of purses in this collection, along with the new Magic Band. First, we saw a large tote for $2.98. There are scenes from Cars, Up, The Incredibles, Inside Out, Ratatouille, Monsters University, and more. There are also some quotes from the movies like Adventure is Out There, From Up, and now we're gonna cry. Okay, note that each bag's pattern is a little different, even though the scenes and characters are the same. On some bags, the inside out scene might be front and center, on others, cars might be in the middle, etc. So check out the different bags when you're shopping to see which has your favorite scene on the front. The satchel has shorter handles than the tote bag and also comes with a shoulder strap, costs $2.98 too. The final bag in this collection is that crossbody for $2.28. This one is quite a bit smaller than the tote and satchel. Even if you're not looking for a designer bag right now, you can still find a souvenir with these cute designs. Dooney and Bourke made a Pixar magic band using the same pattern. That was $58. We saw these in the Creations shop in EPCOT, Uptown Jewelers in Magic Kingdom, and Legends of Hollywood in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, we've got a new Mickey Pretzel Spirit jersey, similar to the Mickey Waffle jersey we saw a while back. This one is also scented. The scent on this one is supposed to be butter, but it did smell really artificial to us and weirdly sweet. We found it in Creations and Epcot for $74.99. The scent of the Waffle Spirit jersey faded pretty quickly in our experience, so hopefully the same happens with this one, unless you really enjoy smelling like fake butter. The lettering looks like a pretzel with little specks of salt, and the Mickey Waffle Spirit jersey also had scented ears and a backpack in the collection, so maybe we'll see pretzel ears pop up soon. The Limoncello mini ears have arrived in Disney World. These were in Disneyland last month, I believe. They are in the Italy Pavilion, and they are Italy Pavilion themed, we think, because we did see a lot of similarly themed merchandise there in the Italy Pavilion as well, and they're calling it Limoncello, so there we go. We spotted them in La Bottega Italiana for $29.99. They feature blue velvet fabric on the headband, plus bright yellow sequins all over those ears, and of course, a big blue and yellow patterned bow in between. And of course, there is a lemon charm with a Mickey silhouette on the bow. And on the side of the headband, it reads Saluti, which is Italian for cheers or greetings. You can say greetings to this new pair of ears on your next trip to Epcot in the Italy Pavilion. Say hello to another new pair of mini ears, the Flower and Garden Festival Orange Bird inspired ears. We found these at Creations over at Epcot, and they're priced at $29.99. The ears themselves resemble orange slices and are flat and see-through. You can also find these at a few other spots around Epcot, like at the Festival Market right before the Mexico Pavilion. We've also seen them in World Traveler by the International Gateway. The ears feature some adorable little white flowers on them, probably orange blossoms, as well as the words "Squeeze Me." In the center of the ears, you'll find a yellow puffy bow with Orange Bird in the center, and you can pair it with your Orange Bird Spirit jersey and Orange Bird Magic Band, and you'll have quite a citrusy look. Check out the new Tomorrowland Celestial ears too. We found these in the Emporium in Magic Kingdom for $29.99. They're super sparkly. The ears are covered in a silver glitter. The bow is that signature Tomorrowland purple and has iridescent stars and dots throughout it. The outside of the band is also iridescent, and the inside is the same shade of purple as the bow. And now you can be Chef Mickey thanks to a new Mickey ear hat at Disney's Contemporary Resort. This hat looks just like a chef's hat, but it's even better because there are Mickey ears on the sides. If you head over to the Contemporary, you can find it at Bayview Gifts for $19.99. Embroidered on the front is the Chef Mickey's restaurant logo. There's a Velcro strap on the back as well, so you can adjust it to fit your head or your little one's head. This may be the perfect accessory for your kiddo if you've got a reservation at Chef Mickey's soon. So that's it for the news this week, everyone. If you want more Disney news, be sure to sign up for our 100% free newsletter. Just sign up with the link in the description box, and we'll send you all the latest news straight to your inbox. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.